welcome back to the farm, everybody. We have now made it to the 7th. Harvest is over. But as you can see, the bank account is once again depleted. If you've watched any of my videos for any length of time, you know that I'm always changing things, and that's what has happened again. So we're going to run over to the dealership real quick to show you what changes we have made. And then we got a few more things in store for us today. Jump in the truck here and get into the dealership. Just a short drive from house. Got some solar panels up now to help with a little bit of income. I also, if I haven't told you already, I have a couple of rental properties in town that I use for some supplemental income, and I also have part ownership in the gas station on the end of town. So if you ever see small fluctuations in the income, it's because of that. But the large drop down to $111,000 is because of me changing things again as I forget how to drive. I'm going to drive up here to the dealership and show you what I did. So at the very end of harvest season, one of the local towns had a consignment auction. So we changed some things up. What we actually ended up doing is selling the combine, both headers. We sold the loader that was on the 706. We sold our disc and we sold our planter. And with that, we also brought the 7120 here down to the dealership, had the duals removed from it, and bought a loader bucket for it. Also bought this mixer grinder on the back. So if any of you know what that's for, you can probably already guess what's coming. But if you go over here across the road, you will see we purchased this this refurbished GMC Brigadier GMC 9500 truck, and with that we have a livestock trailer and a grain trailer. But you're also noticing we have purchased an MX 285 tractor, a 12-row Kinze planter, and replacing the disc is going to be this 12-row KMC strip till. So, upgrading everything from 8 rows to 12 rows to hopefully speed up the process a little bit. The money's depleted now, so right now as things stand, we'll probably end up leasing a combine in the off-season, but we'll kind of see where the money takes us. So for today, the first thing we're going to do is jump into the GMC here. Take a look around. Well maintained, cleaned and updated. We're going to hook up to this livestock trailer because we're going to spend a little bit more money before we get things going. Now that we're hooked up to that, we're just going to go right across the road over here to the livestock dealership. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy with all the camera movements. Just trying to get everything lined up here. Back over here into the trigger point. Since there is no actual loading chute, just going to make sure we're back onto this trigger point right here. What we're going to do here at the animal dealer, we're not going for cows this time. We are going to go down here and buy us two sows there. Two sows there. Get us one sow here. So that puts us at 5. Let's see. I guess we just got the 3 options. So we'll get 2 more of those. That'll put us at 7. Here. Put us at 8. And let's see. Go 1. We'll go 2 there to put us at 10. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to get us 1 bore here. And 1 bore there. We're gonna make us some pigs. Well, not make us, we're gonna buy. We got 10 sows and 2 boars all loaded up. We're gonna take them back to the farm. We're gonna start raising pigs. We're gonna make pigs, we're gonna raise them. So we're gonna run these to the farm and get them dropped off real quick. One thing I like about using this smaller map is it's not as long of a drive to get everything. For those that watched the first few videos I did, the Nebraska Farmer Series, where I was using the Green Valley, Nebraska map, that map was twice the size of this one, so if you remember I had a lot of driving from time to time to get things done. Griffin, Indiana wasn't too bad. I just picked one of the farms that was the furthest distance away from the town itself, as I do the wrong thing here. Park on the railroad tracks waiting for the cars to clear. But with this map, I've kind of created everything with a smaller footprint, so it's a lot easier to get around, a lot quicker to do things like this. So we're going to drop these pigs off. Then what we're going to do is we're going to drive back over and probably grab the tractor so we can feed them quick. Get the sows and boars fed. And then we're going to haul some corn. So we have quite a bit. I forget what the final number is in this bin over here on this field. What we're going to do is we're going to sell all of that. We have enough in the bins on the main farmstead here to feed these pigs for the year until next harvest. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell all of that corn, and then we're going to see where we're at money wise, and then there's some decisions to be made. I'm either going to price out a bigger machine shed and get rid of the one we have and build a bigger machine shed, or I'm going to just buy a new combine instead of waiting until next fall to lease one. So that's more to come. You can see looking a little empty there because everything's sold. This is the other change we made right here. I actually traded. One of the neighbors was selling this Kenworth straight truck, so I actually bought that off of them and then sold the old Ford straight truck that we had. Get it around here. Should be able to go right in here and back this thing up to the gate. I don't know what's going on with the seasons of this. We're in the middle of December, but somehow it still thinks there should be leaves on the trees. Not everything in this game is perfect. Should be good. Jump out to the animal point. I should be able to, move everything over. Everything is jump down. I do not think I can go through that door. So let's go on the truck here. Check there they are. They're running around all happy lucky. Those pigs. So now, I'm not sure why, if I messed something up, but I guess it's the way that this game was built, but that boar is quite a bit larger than these sows. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. That's all in the way that the person created it. So, we're gonna drop this trailer just right here. I'm gonna ask you that. Another one of those things that happens with some of these mods. Can't get everything perfect. Let's see if I can finagle this in between the workshop and the tree. Look at that. So it's not sticking out back too far either. Got that right there. Alright. We're gonna drive back to the dealership and pick up the tractor and a grinder so we can feed the pigs, and then we'll be back. Alright, after a lot more trial and error, we are back. You see here I got different grain bins and I'm using a gravity wagon. So it turns out that grinder mixer I had was actually created for a different map where it was actually designed to take corn and grind it up and turn it into mineral feed for cows. As such, I could not get my pig pen to accept it. So I switched to the gravity wagon. But when I did that, I still could not get the pig pen to accept anything from the gravity wagon. So what I ended up doing was building a new pig pen. And then I replaced my grain bins to make it easier to feed the pigs so that I don't have to have 3 different augers set up at every time. And now we're back in action. So I've already checked this a couple times. It seems to be working now. I was trying to go with a realistic look. Not gonna get it because I don't actually need an auger to load this up, and there's no grate showing on the ground. But if I pull up right here, it'll ask me to unload the soybeans. I just took a guess on how much it was gonna need. Hopefully it takes it all. If not, we'll just come back tomorrow and dump the rest. Slowly but surely we will get there. And it looks like it's going to take the entire load here, which is good. So now if I go into my menu, you will see that I now have 31,000 liters of food in the pig pen. So it's broken down into categories. So the base food is corn. So corn gives them 50% effectiveness. The grain, I gave them wheat. And then here at the protein, I gave them soybeans. So we're not quite full. I could probably go get a little bit more soybeans and put in there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So now the pig pen is full. I do need to get some straw for them. So we may go over to the hay farm in a little bit and do that. In the meantime, I am going to take this over here and I'm going to run into the tree. Put my bucket. And I'm just going to park this right here. So I have wheat in this bin. The soybeans are back there in the corner, and then the corn here is in this front bin. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off for now. I'm going to run out here now. I did go ahead and move this truck over. It looks like I left my blinker on. We're going to go ahead now and at least get a couple of loads of corn over to the grain elevator and see what kind of a price we can get for it. We try to get at least one load in, if not two, before they close. You can see up there in the top corner that it is almost 4 p.m. and I had to slow down my time while I was messing with all that stuff, getting the pig pen fixed, so I didn't lose too much time. We do have rain on the way, so want to get at least a couple loads in before it rains, because it'll turn these dirt roads into mud and not get to deal with that. Jump over here, turn on the farm. Load her up. Seems a little fast for this auger. I don't think these augers, these old John Deere augers, are really that fast in real life, but hey, we'll take it. That is a quick 496 bushels right there. I'm going to straighten out a little bit to get this back half loaded. As you can see, we got quite a bit in there. That menu shows liters. This menu at the bottom, this main screen, shows bushels. There's over 500,000 liters in there. I don't know what that conversion is to bushels, but it's a lot. Let's close the tarp. Corn kind of shows through the tarp a little bit. Oh well. And off to the grain elevator we go. Like I said here, the goal here on selling this corn is to see exactly where we end up with the bank account, and then decisions to be made on if we're going to buy a combine or if we're going to try to upgrade our machine shed. I think the machine shed we have is big enough. I think that I can park both the straight truck and the planter into there, no problem. The tractors should fit. That's another question. We will see soon. This thing does not like to turn very well with a load. Although this trailer might be just a little bit too big for this truck, but it pulls it just fine. It just struggles a little bit on the turns. Look through the trees here, you can see the backside of some of the pins there on the feedlot. Another bit of realism I could put in a scale house if I wanted to make this a little bit more realistic, but yeah, I'm good with how it looks right now. You see there, bank account going up there at the top. First half of the trailer is done. We got about $20,000 off the front half of the trailer. Another $20,000 there. All right, so $40,000 per load right now. Not bad for what was just under. What was that? Just under 1,000 bushel. We'll go back and get one more load, and then that'll be probably it for this video. Again, another video without any time lapse, a lot of my boring commentary, but just another day on the farm. I don't know if you caught it, you'll see it again when you get closer. We had the 8930 is actually out there on the end of the field with the mower on it. Been trying to mow down some stalks, but we wanted to take advantage of the weather also when we got a chance to get a couple loads of corn in. So we'll probably be back on that later. I don't know if I'll record any of that or not. I thought about doing it as part of this video, but I don't think so now when you get the time. Probably should go all the way up the end, so I'm not taking up the entire road to turn right there on a blind hill. And there's the rain. I don't know if you just heard it start. There it is. And we'll try to get this load in there. Follow me there. Yeah, so 510. There, I think we were at 528 before we started the last load. We got some thunder with it. Good one coming. Farmers are always happy to hear those sounds though. It brings some good moisture as long as it doesn't go too fast. You want a good soaker every once in a while. Alright, so we went from 510 down to 493, so that's about 17,000. So we're taking about 35,000 liters per load here. So if you do the math, we're going to have about 450,000 liters left. If we're taking 35,000 liters per load, that's going to be 12 loads. So 12 loads at $40,000. We might have enough money by the time it's all said and done. If the price doesn't change, by the time it's all said and done, if my math is correct, we might have money to get both a machine shed and a combine, but we'll see. That's the life of a farmer. You gotta make money to spend the money. At the end of the day, a lot of us just break even. But the bills are paid, the family is fed, that's all that matters. Coming down really good now. Now you'll look up here, there's a couple spots in some of these fields up here where the water will pool up on the ends when it rains enough. I don't know if there's enough yet or not. There's a couple low spots right here. You can see right there. Yep, a couple low spots there on the end of the field. Already showing a little water in them. Coming there. We'll let him come. I don't want to cut him off. It's going to take me a while to get to speed. Let's see. We want time to beat him. Now we should probably wait for him too. Alright, now let's get out of here. Alright, well that's going to do it for this load as we drop off this corn. It's also going to do it for this episode of Bruce Farms. Once again, thank you for watching. According to YouTube Analytics, I got about 10 times as many views on the last video as I had on any of my other videos, so thank you for that. Again, feel free to like the video, like the channel, subscribe for future updates, and hopefully I've figured out my upload options to allow comments, so if anybody's got any commentary they want to add, feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what you think. But until then, thank you everybody for watching, and have a good day.